those new goals for a lot of people.
Yeah, I've already blown all my resolutions. For some of us, it may have been a while since we last got back into the gym or got active. I'm a busy person. Leave me alone.
Especially today.
You feel very targeted by this script, huh?
I feel like I am. Thanks, Kayla. If restarting your fitness journey is high on your list of priorities, we have some helpful advice.
So joining us now is Dr. Alan Reynolds, a sports medicine physician and orthopedic surgeon at Atrium Health Wake Forest Baptist, getting us all back on track. Good morning to you. Thank you for being here.
Hey, good morning. Great to see you guys, and thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Sure. So let's talk first steps for those who have not been active or gone to the gym recently. What are the first things they should be doing?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I would just say just go for it. I think any chance you have to move your body and get going is always going to be good for your physical, mental, emotional health. If you can do it with friends, it can be a good social activity. So I would say jump in.
I like that. Friends, social activity. That's nice. Doctor, talk about how important the actual warm-up process is before you're actually exercising, especially if you haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, 100%. I think warming up is definitely a great tool for injury prevention. I think a good warm-up is anything low impact that's going to get your heart rate up and get your blood flowing a little bit. So whether that be on the bike, some light aerobics, just to get your heart rate up before you start into your actual workout.
And speaking of your actual workout, do you have maybe an ideal schedule when you first get back into it? You know, you don't want to just dive right in and then you may
every day
injure yourself.
Yeah.
And then kind of burn out too quickly.
Yeah, I think some variety, I think, is what I would recommend. So if you want to try to get to the gym 4, 5, 6 times a week, just mixing in some different exercises, whether that means, you know, a yoga class in between weightlifting or a walk or a hike in between getting on the tennis court or something like that. I think the variety is key, so you're not doing the same thing every day. So any schedule where you have a day or two in between going back to the same activity is going to be helpful for injury prevention.
Also incorporating maybe some of those movements in there that aren't heavy weightlifting or something like that. A walk still counts as exercise, so good to throw that in there. What are some of the most common injuries that you see from patients coming in the new year when it comes to these kinds of exercises?
Yeah, there's certainly a range of injuries. Some of them are totally unpreventable, and those are going to happen no matter what. I think the majority of the preventable ones are usually overuse injuries. So people that are doing the same thing every day, 5, 6 days a week, or just too many days in a month is when you start seeing things from overuse, which is why we talk about, you know, variety or taking a day or two off in between, and just listening to yourself as you ramp up so you're not getting those overuse injuries.
Yeah, let's talk about that a little bit more, Doctor. That's a really good point you brought up, listening to your body, especially if you're working out for the first time. How important is rest in between injuries? I know a lot of people may think that, hey, I need to work out every single day if I'm going to try to reach my goal.
Work through the pain.
Yeah, exactly. But rest is really a big part of getting in shape.
Yeah, it's huge. I think listening to your body is important, especially if you're ramping up your frequency, your duration, your intensity, giving yourself a day or two to recover so you can see how your body responds to it before you're going to tackle something bigger or longer is a great thing to do. And as you mentioned, rest is a huge key. And, you know, if that's an active rest for you because you're going for a walk or, like I said, stretching, great. Or if it's a day off, then that's great too. And mixing those in as well, I think is a great idea.
Now, for those maybe returning to working out post-injury, so maybe they were into a good routine beforehand, what would your advice be for them going back into it and not maybe going too hard too fast?
Yeah, take it slow. As we talked about before, we don't want an overuse injury. You want to listen to your body. Obviously, if you need some advice from a trainer, a therapist in terms of how you're rebalancing your muscles or your proprioception, sometimes that's worth looking into. But otherwise, yeah, similar advice that we've been discussing.
All right, Dr. Reynolds, thank you for your time this morning. And everyone at home, if you missed any of his tips, we'll have this entire segment posted on triadcw.com.